Hello, hi there, gorgeous Virgos. Hope that you are all well and welcome to my channel. My name is Bella and this is your love horoscope for 2020. So first of all, as I look at this, you have a little bit of similarity to Sagittarius's in terms of a little bit of a pre-warning from my guides where they say don't compromise yourself in order to adjust to somebody else. They're saying don't. So basically, the overall thing with Sagittarius is that they shouldn't try to change themselves for somebody else. And I say that because there feels a little bit or similarity about you guys needing to feel like you need to change yourself in order to win the day, get what you want, be with a person, get success out of a relationship. But if it's not you authentically, and I feel like I'm teaching you guys this like X a little bit, it feels a little bit like it will come out in the end that you were not maybe truthful or honest or not being yourself in order to get something. That's maybe the difference in the way that I'm seeing how you guys present to get what you want. And that might be tactical because of the dynamics of the energy within this month, which can mean that communication can go funny, that people can pull back, and so you might see that pulling back and feel like you need to do more or say more. But that's the first kind of warning that they kind of give. It might be something that you're thinking about doing, and so they're just jumping in straight away saying no, that's not the best course of action because it will kind of just blow up later. That the best course of action is, it's almost like they want to say do nothing, like don't be afraid of doing nothing apart from obviously answering for your needs to be met. There feels like there's a set of circumstances around you where other things are playing out with the person that you're interested in or that you are with or that you're newly dating that you're not aware of. And again, this kind of panicking kind of wanting to remedy it by being somebody different feels like go the opposite way, doing less, obviously being clear about your needs, but doing less sees that person go through what they need to and then come back. There are some other signs that feel like they need to retreat or take stock or reflect or have respite. You might find that you are in a connection with where you have that person, or you have the other where those signs are actually coming through some other external kind of distressing time that, again, if you allow them to have that, it's much more appreciated. You get to remain really authentic and keep the connection going. Like it's really weird because I just feel like the analytical part of you, Virgos, really needs to know and wants to know where you stand, and that in the second week feels like it's something that is the biggest struggle for you to resist, where you'll have the biggest temptation to feel like if I just change this or just say that, then I get to know where I stand, or I get them back, or I get what I want from that person. Really try to avoid that. Again, I say this all the time, I think. When I do these, it's for guidance to help you navigate through it. You can ignore it, you can go through it, you can steer away from it. It's entirely up to you. That's the guidance that they're giving. It's very karmic in the way that my guides are presenting this, in terms of if you do it, it comes back. So try not to do it. Try not to compromise yourself. In this circumstances, doing less is better, and that's literally what my guides are saying. Again, I have to really stress there's this big thing about you guys this month needing to know what you don't know. So I would expect there's a lot of Virgos in particular that probably may watch this video more than any other sign because of that impulse, that need to know about what you need to know in order to know whether it's going to be successful. I can clearly tell you right now, if you want a successful outcome, do less, do nothing. Even down to needing to know, do that less. Firstly, you'll give yourself a break from a headache of the kind of anxiety that brings, but also you just get what you want by doing that. They go, they do their thing, or they take a step back in the connection, or if you're dating and it's failing, do nothing, because after this month it's better. If you do the opposite, you may have that temporary woohoo, I've got what I want, but it will be not lasting, inauthentic, and will, with the greatest respect, blow up in your face. Don't do it. please. But you can ignore me, like I said. Again, I get this real sense of urgency, you guys wanting to push things through, push it through quicker and fast as possible, because it helps you to feel secure. Look at that, because there is an argument to say that if somebody's making you feel like that, are they the right person for you in the first place, regardless of what I just said? But again, you may try to force something to happen too quickly that's not ready. It's like taking a cake out of the oven too quick, it's going to flop. And that's the guidance this month. I probably sound really direct, but some of you have been watching me for a while, you know, sometimes I got to say it as it is. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's like this. They are saying here, the magic will happen when you don't do nothing. And that, as people, because we like to control things, what we can, that might feel a very difficult task this month. And that is okay. Acknowledge that it feels difficult, but you will give yourself such a better gift if you do less. Less is more this month, guys. Less is more. So I do hope that's helped you this month. Don't shoot the messenger. And I'll be back again next month. Take care.